Have you ever felt different? Like you don't fully fit in with the crowd? Like your heart beats to a different rhythm, one that the world doesn't always understand? If yes, then maybe, just maybe, you are one of those rare souls. A personality so pure, so deep, and so connected to truth that it shines even in the darkest of times. In a world where most people chase popularity, wealth, and praise, you walk another path. You don't follow the crowd, you follow your conscience. You don't do what's easy, you do what's right, and you do it quietly, humbly, for the sake of Allah. Today, we will talk about something powerful, 8 signs. You have an extremely rare personality. This isn't about being famous, rich, or perfect. This is about being real, being connected to Allah, being emotionally awake in a world that is asleep, having a heart that feels deeply, forgives easily, and chooses faith over fame. These signs are not just personality traits, they are signs of a soul that is truly special. A soul that Allah has guided and protected. A soul that has experienced pain and still chooses peace. A soul that is made for more than this world. So, stay with us until the end. You might discover that your quiet strength, your silent tears, your gentle way of living is actually your greatest gift, and it may just mean that your soul is one of a kind. Please like, comment, and subscribe to Deen Xplorers, and let's begin this beautiful journey together. 1. You are very thoughtful and reflect a lot. In a world that moves too fast, where people often speak before thinking and act without wisdom, there are some souls who are different. These souls take a moment to pause. They think deeply about life, about people, about their own actions. They reflect on their words before they speak, and on their steps before they walk forward. If you are someone like this, know that you have been gifted with something truly rare. This ability to reflect is not a weakness. It is one of the greatest signs of wisdom and strength. It means your heart is alive and your mind is awake. You see, many people move through life blindly. They follow whatever they see around them without asking themselves if it's right or wrong. They rush to do what's popular or easy, even if it takes them far from truth. But you are different. You sit with your thoughts. You question. You think deeply about what Allah wants from you. You try to understand your emotions and your purpose in life. This is not just intelligence. It's a sign of a spiritually mature heart. When you reflect often, you become closer to your Creator. You start to see that everything in this world is a sign pointing to Allah. You look at the sky, and you see His greatness. You go through a difficulty, and you search for His wisdom in it. You don't complain like others. Instead, you ask yourself, what is Allah teaching me through this? That mindset is rare. That way of thinking is powerful, and it brings you peace that no one can take away. Surely, in the creation of the heavens and the earth, and in the alternation of night and day, there are signs for the people of wisdom. Those who reflect, who think about the signs of Allah, are among the people He honors in His book. Why? Because when you reflect, you don't just live life, you understand it. You don't just go through things, you grow through them. You look at your pain and ask what it means. You look at your blessings and feel deep gratitude. And most importantly, you connect everything back to Allah. This is not just a personality trait, it is a gift. It is a sign that your soul is guided. So never feel weak for being thoughtful. Never let anyone tell you that you are too sensitive or too serious. Allah made you this way for a reason. Your deep thinking is what makes you wise. It is what makes you strong. It is what protects you from the lies of this world. So embrace it, nurture it, and use it to grow closer and closer to your Lord. 2. You are extremely honest, even when it's hard. Being honest in today's world is one of the most powerful and rarest qualities a person can have. It's easy to lie when the truth is difficult. It's easy to hide behind false words when telling the truth might hurt or bring problems. But if you are someone who still chooses to be honest, even when it is painful, even when it might cost you something, then you are truly special. This is not something everyone can do. This takes courage. This takes strength. And most importantly, it takes a heart that fears Allah and trusts in His plan. Honesty is not just about telling the truth. It's a way of life. It means being truthful with your words, your actions, and even with yourself. It means doing what is right, not what is easy. Many people lie to protect themselves. They lie to gain things quickly. They lie to look better in front of others. But deep inside, they live with fear, guilt, and restlessness. You, on the other hand, might go through more tests to be honest. But your heart stays clean and your soul remains light. You sleep peacefully because you know you did what was right. Being honest is a sign that your connection with Allah is strong, because only someone who believes that Allah is always watching, always listening, and always judging can stay honest in tough moments. You don't fear people, you fear Allah. You don't care about fake respect. You care about being true in the eyes of your Creator. And this is what makes you rare. 3. You feel deeply for others' pain. There is something incredibly beautiful and rare about a person who truly feels the pain of others. When you hear about someone struggling, your heart feels heavy. When you see someone crying, you want to comfort them, even if you don't know them. You don't just pass by sadness, you stop and try to heal it. If you are someone like this, then you carry a gift that very few people have in this world, a heart filled with mercy and compassion. To feel deeply for others is not a weakness. It is one of the strongest signs that your heart is alive and connected to Allah. It means that you are not numb like many people in this world who have become cold and careless. You care, you listen, you cry for others in your du'as. Even when no one sees it, you silently carry others' pain and ask Allah to ease their burden. This is a soul that is special to Allah. You may sometimes wonder why your heart feels so much, why a simple story of someone suffering can keep you up at night. Why do you always find yourself wanting to help, even when you are struggling yourself? It's because Allah gave you a heart that is soft and pure. This is a sign that He loves you. He trusts you with this tenderness, and He wants you to use it to bring light to others. But yes, sometimes this deep feeling can also bring pain. When you carry others' hurt, it can weigh on your own soul. Sometimes you might feel overwhelmed, like your heart is breaking from all the sorrow around you. But don't let that stop you, because every tear you shed for someone else, every time you make dua for a hurting soul, every small act of kindness you give, Allah sees it all. He records it. He rewards it. Your softness is your strength. Your mercy is your power. While the world teaches people to harden their hearts, you choose to keep yours open. And that is not just rare. It is noble. It is beautiful. It is something that connects you to the mercy of Allah Himself. So never be ashamed of your caring heart. It is your most powerful quality. Through it, you can change lives, spread love, and bring hope to those who have none. And in doing so, you earn the love of the most merciful, Allah. 4. You love being alone with Allah. There is a special kind of peace that cannot be found in crowds, in noise, or in the busy moments of life. It is the peace you feel when you are alone, just you and Allah. If you are someone who finds comfort in silence, who feels closest to your Creator in the quiet of the night or in the stillness of your room, then you have been gifted something rare and beautiful. In today's world, being alone is often seen as strange. People run from silence. They always want music, conversations, or distractions. They fear being alone because they don't want to face their thoughts. But you are different. You search for that silence, not because you are lonely, but because you are in love with your Lord. You know that the moments you spend in solitude whispering to Allah are more valuable than anything else in this world. You are not escaping people. You are returning to your true home, the presence of Allah. And in that presence, your heart softens, your eyes tear up, and your soul feels alive. You talk to Him about your worries, your dreams, your regrets, your pain. You ask for forgiveness, for strength, for peace. And even though no one else hears those words, Allah hears every single one. He sees the tears you cry when no one else is around. He knows the pain you can't even describe. So if you love to wake up in the last part of the night just to pray, or you sit alone just to make dua, or you close your eyes during the day and talk to Allah in your heart, cherish that. Don't let anyone make you feel strange. Don't let the noise of this world pull you away from that beautiful connection, because in that silence, in that closeness, you are being wrapped in the mercy of the most loving. You are not alone. You are with the one who is closer to you than your own heartbeat. And that love is the most powerful love you can ever experience. 5. You always try to do what's right, not what's popular. In a world where everyone is rushing to follow the crowd, chasing trends, and doing what brings fame or attention, you are someone who stands firm. You don't just go with the flow. You don't do something just because everyone else is doing it. You think. You pause. You ask yourself, is this pleasing to Allah? Is this the right thing to do? And then, even if it means standing alone, you still choose what's right. This is a sign of true strength. It's a mark of someone rare, someone deeply guided by faith and purpose. Doing what is right is not always easy. It can be lonely. It can bring criticism. People may mock you or question you. They might say you are too serious, too different, too strict. But deep inside, you know what matters most is not their opinion. It's Allah's approval. And that is why you continue to walk your path even when others take shortcuts. You choose honesty over lies, modesty over showing off, truth over falsehood, even when it's not popular. Your life is not about impressing people. It's about pleasing your Creator. Every time you say no to something wrong, even if everyone else is doing it, you are growing. You are building your Jannah. You are becoming someone who inspires others to also rise above this temporary world. So never feel ashamed or weak for doing what's right. You are not behind. You are ahead. While others are busy pleasing the world, you are earning the love of the one who created the world. And that makes you one of the rarest and most powerful souls in existence. 6. You forgive easily, even when you're hurt. It takes a strong heart to carry pain, but it takes an even stronger heart to let it go. If you are someone who forgives others easily, even when you are deeply hurt, then you are not weak. You are powerful. You have a special kind of strength that this world doesn't often understand. While others hold grudges, plan revenge, or let bitterness grow, you choose something far greater: peace, healing, and the pleasure of Allah. Forgiving someone who wronged you is not easy, especially when that person never said sorry, especially when the pain they caused still echoes in your heart. But even then, you choose to forgive, not because they deserve it, but because you want to free yourself. You don't want to carry hate. You don't want to become like them. You want your heart to stay clean, soft, and full of light. Forgiving doesn't mean forgetting. It means releasing the weight of pain from your chest. It means choosing your future over your past. It means putting your trust in Allah's justice, not in your own hands. And every time you do that, your soul becomes lighter. Your heart becomes softer. Your life becomes brighter. So if you are someone who keeps forgiving, keep going. Don't stop. You are one of the rarest kinds of people. You are proof that goodness still lives in this world. And every time you let go of pain for the sake of Allah, you rise higher in His eyes. You become closer to Jannah. 7. You see meaning in everything around you. You are not the kind of person who just sees with your eyes. You see with your heart. When others pass by a tree, a sunset, a drop of rain, or even a sad face, they may not feel anything. But you stop, you pause, you wonder, you ask yourself, what is Allah trying to teach me through this? You see meaning in things that most people ignore. And that makes you special. That makes you rare. When you see a flower blooming, you remember how Allah brings beauty out of hardship. When you see a storm, you remember that every storm eventually ends, just like our problems. When someone shows you kindness, you feel the love of Allah through them. And when someone hurts you, you still say, "There's a reason. Allah is teaching me something." You do not just go through life, you grow through life. This mindset is powerful. It keeps your heart alive, your soul awake, and your connection with Allah strong. This quality brings you peace in chaos, gratitude in struggle, and light in darkness. You always feel like Allah is near, because you're always looking for Him. And when you look for Him, He always shows you signs. You are walking through life with your heart open to Allah's messages. Keep walking, keep seeing. You are rare, and you are truly blessed. 8. You are not attached to the world. You live in this world, but your heart is somewhere else. You enjoy the blessings Allah has given you, your home, your family, your food, your health. But deep inside, you know none of this will last forever. You don't let your heart get attached to things that are temporary. You always remind yourself, "I'm just a traveler here. My real home is in the next life." This mindset is rare. Most people chase the world. They run after money, fame, comfort, and success. They fear losing these things more than anything. But you are different. You've trained your heart to let go. You've trained your soul to trust Allah more than the dunya. You remind yourself every day that what is with Allah is better and everlasting. Even when you lose something, you stay calm. Even when things don't go your way, you don't fall apart. Why? Because your peace doesn't come from what you have. It comes from who you trust. And you trust Allah. You believe that every test, every delay, every loss is part of something bigger and better. That's why you smile through your struggles. That's why you keep going, even when the world tries to stop you. You dress with modesty. You speak with humility. You walk with purpose. While others are busy trying to show off or prove themselves, you stay focused on pleasing your Creator. You don't chase attention. You chase Jannah. You don't build your life just for this world. You're building it for the next. You are not empty. You are full of faith. You are not lost. You are guided by Allah. And though the world may see you as quiet or simple, in the eyes of Allah, you are one of the richest and strongest souls. You are rare, because you've chosen the eternal over the temporary. You've chosen Allah over the dunya. So never stop being you. Keep walking your path with sincerity, with honesty, with love for Allah. Because Jannah is not for the loud, it's for the sincere. It's for the ones who live quietly, but shine brightly in the eyes of their Creator. May Allah protect your rare heart, increase you in iman, and reward you with the best of both worlds, dunya and hereafter. Please like, comment, and subscribe to Deen Xplorers if this video touched your soul. Let's keep exploring the beauty of Islam together.